Oh my God, thank you for being here today. I'm full of energy because I want to share something really valuable. Okay. At first, we go a bit down memory lane. I want to share something from the past year. It's not like it's coming from my childhood, but it's connected to my childhood somewhere. And then I want to share something that will literally transform the way you look at your business. Um, and I also want to share three mistakes most women make, most ambitious women make when trying to grow their business. So let's dive into this. Okay, last year I had two of my most or my lowest months like ever. And I didn't even understand what was happening. And at first I was thinking like I'm doing everything I can. I'm growing my audience. I'm doing like more and more and more. I'm trying every strategy. My audience was growing like crazy. So I was like, there are so much new women in my world, but I have two of my lowest months. What the F is happening? This cannot be. And, at some point I was also panicking and stressing out and feeling like nothing is working anymore. My business, it's done. And I felt like a complete failure. But what I was doing, what I actually was not doing, was being, because I was 2 months before I decided to up level into a completely new financial level, because I was like, I feel there's so much more. I'm ready for more, and I want to up level my life. I want to create a new reality. I want to up level to a new financial level because we have dreams and maybe we want to move abroad and travel more with our children. And so yes, the universe gives what you want. The universe was already rearranging my reality, but I was like stressing and panicking and not being the woman I needed to be. Because this was what I found out. Well, you know, I was afraid being the woman I needed to be in order to create the financial uplift. Because you cannot receive more money with who you are today. You can only receive as much money as who you are, who you have the courage to be. You can only receive as much money as to up to a level to which you have the capacity. You can only receive as much money as who you are right now. So you cannot receive more money with the identity you're currently living. And deep down inside, I didn't want to become the woman I needed to be to create the financial up level I needed. With your mind, you can decide, I want this financial up level. This financial up level is like amazing. With this financial up level, with more money I can give my family more. I can do much more fun things with my children. I can book this extra vacation this year. And with your mind you can decide like, this is what I want, but your body is signaling and holding on to another version of you that cannot hold this new level. And when you're like in your mind and your ego is stressing out and it's all doing this, I want you to really hear this. Your body and your ego mind, your logical mind, your body, your nervous system, it's all doing this. It's stressing you out. It's panicking you. It's like giving you these signals that nothing is going well. You're not growing. You have your lowest month. ever, like ever. And now everything is burned to the ground, all is falling apart, and you're not good enough anymore, and nobody's buying, and no money is flowing into your life. Then you're going to do more. You're going to act from the version you are at that point. And because your nervous system doesn't want you to create more money, it doesn't want you to grow, it doesn't want you to feel expensive, it doesn't want you to create a financial up level. It wants you to be who you are right now. It wants you to be safe, not to grow, not to have more money, not to receive more clients, not to create a bigger audience, not to create more visibility, not to create more exposure. It wants to keep you right where you are. Okay? But this is something we go deeper into in Bench Your Money Reality, my oh my god, best ever created program. It's like the living energetic container where you want to be right now. The investment is like crazy. It's a no-brainer. I cannot even believe I'm giving this away for the investment that it is right now. It's like the most beautiful thing. It contains everything you need to create the energetic and also the not the strategic, but we're combining the energetic work with the action. And it's all from my lived experience. I'm teaching from my heart, and I'm growing with this community. We're doing this together, and I truly want you to up level your financial level. I'm giving it my all. This is like the most beautiful thing I've created ever, you know? But your nervous system doesn't want you to grow. It doesn't want you to receive more money. So I was like panicking, stressing out, not doing the energetic and identity work to grow into a new version. But that's the one thing that will help you receive more money, create a financial up level. That's the one thing. Do or becoming the woman who already holds the field. This new field full of money, full of 50K months, or 7-figure months, or whatever it is you want, more traveling, more doing things with your kids, or just having the freedom, financial freedom, not ever needing to worry about money anymore. Never, ever. It doesn't matter what you want, but you need to become the woman who already holds the field. And this is something that's connected to not be able to believe that it's already in you, that it's already here. With our logical minds, with our human minds, we're like, we have to see it in our reality in order to believe it. But you cannot receive it in your reality before you are the version of you who already holds it. You cannot receive it in your reality until you really believe it, until you can see it in your mind and train your nervous system to feel safe around the amount of money you already have. You're not seeing it in your reality, but you're having it because it's already in you. It's already here. It's energy. Also something we do in Bench Your Money Reality. But the one thing that will help you grow, there's a hair. The one thing that will help you grow into a new financial level is doing the identity work. And yes, with your identity, there's also time awareness. There's also training your nervous system. There's also the decision that you have to make. There are other parts for sure you need to work on, but identity, becoming the woman who already holds the field. Who is she? What does she think? How does she live? How does she feel? And then try to listen to this carefully. Then when you visualize her with your mind, Because you can literally visualize and create everything with your mind, and still your nervous system, your body is signaling a frequency of lack. So you're like, I'm manifesting, I'm doing all of the freaking work. Why doesn't work? Why is my reality still the same? Why isn't my reality shifting? Why is there no change? Because your nervous system is still signaling a different frequency. It's signaling the frequency of lack, of panic, of stress, of, all the things you don't want to receive, you don't want to experience, because it doesn't want you to grow. So doing the identity work is the one thing that will help you shift into 10xing your revenue, 10xing your money, up leveling your financial level. But we're not sitting on the couch after doing the identity work. You have to combine the two: energetic work, identity work, and this contains time awareness. It's more like my money bending methods. It contains all of the sections, like time awareness, identity work, nervous system work, decision, embodying. It's all in my money bending method. So the energetic work, and then combined with action. The two of them together is like magic. You cannot take action, focus on solely action, and expect that your reality will change, because your frequency is not signaling. Your nervous system is not signaling the action you take when your energetic work is like, ugh. And your action, not doing anything, is not going to give you all of the things you need, because the energetic work, you're signaling the frequency, but the universe is like, yeah, well, okay, so do the things you need to do. You need to get visible. You need to do this and this action. But it's the place the action is coming from. And currently, you're acting from a version that is not holding the field. It's not holding your version. Your current version is not holding the field of more money, holding the field of the financial up level you're looking for, praying for. Okay. And the action you're taking right now is action from this place of lack, from this place of panicking, from stressing, from it's not matching, it's not combined. The magic cannot happen because it's not overflowing. And the moment you do the money bending methods and you're like, I'm on this new timeline, I'm connected, I'm aligned with this version of me who already holds the field, I'm her every single day, every moment. I'm her. If I'm not, I'm shifting. I'm not accepting my old behavior. I'm not accepting my old patterns. I'm not accepting those anymore, And the moment you are on this new timeline, you gain so much clarity about the things, the actions you need to take in order to receive the money. And then you're combining the two. Okay? So this is the one thing, actually, there are more. But this is the one thing that will help you 10xing from your your lowest months ever to 10xing your revenue. And it's like you can 20x, 30x, it doesn't even matter. It's not about the amounts of money, it's about your capacity. How much money can you hold? How much money can your nervous system hold? How much money can your identity? Okay. So if you want to learn more about this, I'm like giving away my Bend Your Money Reality program. This is like the world's best container. I'm sure of it. It's so full of love. It's like the place to be right now. And you're crazy. It's almost crazy if you're not giving this to yourself, because the investment right now is like nothing. It's a no-brainer. Depends on when you watch this video, but And I'm inviting you to join Bend Your Money Reality if you want to receive more money. If you finally want to up level to your next financial level and you're like, oh my God, I've tried literally everything. I've tried strategic, I've tried new strategies, I've tried, I don't know, everything, doing more, manifesting, visualizing. You're not going to it cannot work. It's not from this new timeline. You have to bend into a new timeline before you can act. It's not in alignment. It cannot work. If you want to learn how to let it work, you're welcome in Bend Your Money Reality. Okay. And if you have any questions, please ask me via Instagram. You can send me a DM or on Facebook. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I love you.